Is this on?
Brandon, MegaSham. Now guys, quick, this is serious. I need to protect my virginity. I found out that there are some girls that live in the same town as I do. I even held the door open for one accidentally, and it pretty much implies that I'm in love with her. Whew, guys, I need to think of a way to scare her off. Guys, quick, think. Ooh! PlayStation! Fuck! Console wars have been a thing for a very, very long time now, dating back to pretty much the beginning of gaming. And everyone always likes to defend the box that they own, and you know, you don't want to seem like a chump to your friends, so chances are, if you own it, you're gonna defend it. This generation, I moved over to PlayStation, and oh man, I have not looked back. God of War and Spider-Man alone kept me on this platform, and nothing's really gonna change, and the rest of the exclusives are just icing on the cake. Now, while I do prefer PlayStation, I'm not gonna put down Xbox players, even though I may think it's pretty funny. I'm not going to fault them because the Xbox does have some pretty good ideas. But for me, PlayStation is just the obvious pick for what I want in gaming. Even looking back, while I did have a 360, I can't help but feel like I missed out on something with the PlayStation 3. Sure, the third-party games pretty much ran better on the 360 despite being a weaker console. The PlayStation 3 just had a shit ton of good exclusives. The PS3 had Little Big Planet, Mod Nation Racers, God of War, Infamous, Ratchet & Clank, The Last of Us, Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid 4, do I need to say more? Even though I prefer PlayStation, it doesn't mean I hate the Xbox completely. I mean, like I said earlier, they have some pretty good ideas like the Game Pass and xCloud. I'm even a subscriber to Game Pass, and it did allow me to play some games that I want to have played before, like Grounded and Sunset Overdrive, and it allowed me to look back at my 360 favorites like Halo Reach and Halo 3. Game Pass and xCloud give access to games to a bunch of different people, and it's kind of hard not to give Xbox a little bit of credit with it. There's some people that think Game Pass is a bad thing for gaming because it may encourage people to not buy games and rather just subscribe to Game Pass. But it's such a good deal for the customer that I'd feel like an idiot if I didn't have it, so of course I do own it on Game Pass PC. Now, will I continue to use it in the future? I'm not entirely sure, but for what it is right now and for what I need right now, it was a no-brainer for me to subscribe to it. That being said, I do think the console wars are a little stupid. Now, of course, I do prefer PlayStation. I will be getting a PS5 over the Series X. I can't really fault people for buying the Series X. The Game Pass and xCloud are such a great deal for people that I can understand why they want to get a PlayStation. But for me, the exclusives are just way too good to pass up on. That being said, I cannot wait for the PlayStation 5, and I will be at the midnight release for it. When that'll be, I don't know, but whenever Sony reveals it, I know that I'll be planning to be there. And now, all this talk about gaming, I do think that it scared off any girls in the area, so I think I'm in the clear. You know, it's actually physically impossible for girls to play games. Kind of like how it's impossible for girls to take a shit. Now, I need to go buy some more games to keep protecting myself.
Hi, Brandon.
Oh, shit.